Family Visa Timeline 2025, I-130 approval, NVC and interview updates. Imagine waking up every day knowing your future depends on a timeline you cannot see, that the moment your petition moves forward, your family's life will finally shift. For thousands of families waiting on I-130 approvals in 2025, this isn't just paperwork, it's holding your breath for the day you can finally live under one roof again. And today, we break down what that journey really looks like now. What I-130 means in 2025. Form I-130 is simple on paper: one form, one fee, one purpose. Prove your family relationship so your loved one can join you in the United States. But in 2025, the petition is much more than that. It represents time, patience, separation, and faith in a system trying to modernize while clearing years of backlog. This year, USCIS continues to operate under heightened verification standards and real-time system changes. Petitions are being reviewed more thoroughly, with extra scrutiny on documents, names, background information, and supporting proof. For many, this creates longer waits, but for those prepared, it means a smoother journey ahead. Current I-130 approval timeline. As of 2025, processing times depend heavily on petitioner status. For U.S. citizens filing for spouses, parents, and unmarried children under 21. Average USCIS timeline, 10 to 15 months. Faster cases are still possible when documentation is clear and concise. Transfers between service centers continue to occur, sometimes adding weeks. For green card holders filing for spouses or children under 21 F2A, USCIS approval time, up to 30 to 36 months in some cases. Visa availability depends on the Visa Bulletin each month. Adult children, siblings, and other preference categories. Separate approval wait plus Visa Bulletin wait. Cases often take multiple years. 2025 has brought slightly improved movement in some categories, but the national workload remains high, meaning accurate filings are more important than ever. What happens after I-130 approval? Once your petition is approved, your case moves to the National Visa Center, where financial documents, civil documents, and fees are reviewed. In 2025, NVC timelines are improving. Document review, roughly 60 to 90 days. Interview scheduling depends heavily on embassy location. If your case is complete and your priority date is current, the next communication you receive could be your long-awaited interview notice. Visa Bulletin movement in 2025. The Visa Bulletin remains a critical tool. In 2025, certain categories, especially immediate relatives, move predictably, while family preference categories continue to shift month to month. A positive trend this year. Some F2A priority dates for spouses and children of permanent residents show forward movement. However, changes in immigration priorities and security screening policies still influence pace and availability, especially for applicants abroad. Administrative strategy and case handling. One of the biggest factors in I-130 speed today is how prepared your case is before filing. USCIS has shown in recent years that incomplete or unclear submissions trigger delays, are fees, and sometimes rejections. A well-organized package typically includes relationship proof that tells a clear timeline, joint financial or household evidence where applicable, pictures with dates and captions, travel history showing time spent together, consistent names, dates, and identity documents. In 2025, quality matters more than quantity. Strong cases move faster. Preparing for the NVC stage. Once your USCIS approval arrives, the next crucial step is NVC document submission. This stage can move quickly only if you are ready. Prepare these in advance. Correct and current civil documents. Clean translations where required. Updated tax returns and financial proof. Police certificates and valid passports. Delays at NVC happen most often when people wait until approval to start collecting documents. In 2025, the slowest part should not be your paperwork, it should only be the system. Consular interview and variations by country. Embassy interview scheduling differs by region. Some consulates, especially those in high-volume immigrant regions, continue to face backlogs. Others process cases in just a few months. Interview success depends on clarity, relationship authenticity, proper financial support, correct forms and photographs, honest and confident responses. 2025 also reflects ongoing internal security checks in certain regions, which can add administrative processing time. Planning ahead and staying informed through official embassy updates helps avoid surprises. Real timeline expectations for 2025. For a U.S. citizen sponsoring a spouse abroad. Stage estimated time. I-130 approval 10 to 15 months. Embassy processing 2 to 3 months. Embassy interview wait varies, typically 1 to 4 months. Total estimated time, 14 to 20 months. For green card holders under F2A. Stage estimated time. I-130 approval 24 to 36 months. Visa Bulletin wait moving but variable. Embassy plus interview additional months. Total estimated time, often 2.5 to 4 years. There's a moment nearly every immigrant family experiences, a simple email or USCIS message that makes your heart drop, not from fear but from hope. Case update. New message. Document reviewed. For most, it's just text on a screen. For you, it means breath returning to your body. It means progress. Every step in this process is emotional long before it is official. And that emotion drives countless families to push forward despite time, distance, and uncertainty. That is the silent part of immigration, the courage that paperwork doesn't show. How to strengthen your case. To shorten wait times and avoid our fees. Submit complete evidence up front. Organize documents logically. Track USCIS processing and Visa Bulletin monthly. Respond quickly to all requests. Keep copies of every document submitted. Maintain lawful status if adjusting inside the U.S. Families who treat this as a long game, not a form, are often the ones who see the smoothest path. If this video helped you understand the I-130 process and 2025 updates, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Visa Intel USA, and turn on notifications so you never miss important immigration updates. Drop your questions in the comments. We reply to help you through your journey. Thanks for watching and good luck with your immigration process. See you in the next video, right here on Visa Intel USA.